Well, welcome. Good evening. It's good to see everyone. Students, yay. Are you glad to be here? Yes, it's been a long road, hasn't it? Welcome, faculty that are here, guests, family, students who are here to support other students. So it's great to have you tonight. My name is Cindy Smith, and I am the director of our nursing programs. And tonight we will graduate or have our 86th ring ceremony, guys. So we're so excited. We're going to graduate or pin 12 practical nursing students. And we are so proud of you guys. You did it. 18 long hard months. And so I admire you for hanging there and staying with it. So, to our graduates, you are joining a legacy that began in 1965. A small LPN program was formed back then in Searcy. And over the years, we have graduated over 1,700 LPNs from our program. And so, our graduates work in various settings, such as clinics, hospitals, healthcare workers. We even have a few working in veterinarian clinics, helping the veterinarian do surgeries on animals. So you can just do all kinds of things as an LPN. But one of the things that I want to say is that we are here to celebrate you all tonight, and your discipline, your commitment to everything that has happened over the last 18 months. You've balanced work, you've balanced your family life, you've balanced and navigated your finances, right? That wasn't really easy, was it? While you were actually in the program as well. And I know that a lot of individuals, when we say our Heber cohort, you hear the word part-time a lot. But I don't even know if you all realize this, but it is a little bit more than part-time, isn't it? It's actually three-quarter time. But we call it part-time just for ease. But I know that you all felt that as you were in the program trying to navigate all those things. So we want you to know that we are very, very proud of you tonight, and we are here to celebrate you. Families, friends, all of you that supported these students, we want to say thank you from ASU-Beebe. They could not do this without you. Right, guys? No way. Husbands, thank you for cooking. Mothers, thank you for babysitting. Grandmothers, thank you for the hugs, right? And friends, everyone that came and helped them through this. And they're all going to come back again and finish RN school, right? Yes, so we know that. So at this time, I want to take a moment to introduce our administration to you. On my right here, we have Dr. Joseph Scott. Doctors, stand up so they see who you are. We want to give you attention. Dr. Scott is our Dean of Math and Science. And then we have Mr. Cody McMichael in the back. He is our Campus Operations Manager. And we have a host of other faculty, staff in the back. You guys wave. Anyone else work for ASU-Beebe? Thank you for being here. Oh, absolutely, our campus police that keeps us safe. So we thank you. At this time, I want to welcome Dr. Blake Perkins to the stage to greet you. He is our Vice Chancellor of Academics.
All right, thank you, Dr. Smith. Good to see everyone this evening. Proud you're here, and we're proud of you graduates. We're excited about celebrating this achievement with you here tonight. As Dr. Smith said, we all know none of this was easy. This program is, without a doubt, one of the most rigorous programs that we offer here at ASU-Beebe, and really any institution of higher ed around the state. So your achievement here is truly remarkable, and I know you all feel that over the last several months that you've been in this. Just want to ask you to think about what you're stepping into, right? What you're stepping into now that you finish this program. You're stepping into a profession that, if you look at it from an economic perspective, is one of the most important professions in the state of Arkansas. The state of Arkansas has struggled with finding nurses, good nurses, for a long time now. And you all are helping serve that need. And so I ask you to think about beyond just your own personal goals. Those are obviously very, very important, and we hope you achieve every single one of those. But think about the contribution you're making to your local communities and the families that you're serving, the patients that you'll be seeing to and attending to. Also, think about even beyond the skills and expertise that you've learned in this program, the science of nursing and all those skills that you apply. One of the things that you've learned throughout this program is that it's more than that, right? You are someone who means so much to that patient that you're attending to, and their family. I've been there. I've sat beside grandparents and parents in the hospital, and I'll tell you, it's often the nurses that make the difference, and whether or not I trust that healthcare provider, right? Even more so usually than the doctors, it's the nurses. And whether or not they take that extra 5-10 minutes to sit there and hear stories about the grandkids or whatever, whatever's ailing them and that kind of thing. So embrace that. You've been taught that throughout this program. You've been taught to be a good human being and to serve your community as well. And so we're super proud of you. We couldn't be more excited for you, and so congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Perkins. There is one more group here tonight, a few of them, that I want to take a moment to recognize. I may be the director of this program, but I'm going to tell you one thing. This program would not run without its faculty. And I know that we've had challenges. Every program has challenges. But they have stood steadfast and kept you at the center and made sure that you succeed. So I want them to stand and when we recognize them. Carrie Bell. And Miss Tanya Brownfield. Miss Tanya is our lead faculty. They have both. I've had to steal them a little bit. They've had to go back and forth from the Searcy campus to the Heber campus, and that's not always easy. Thank you guys for sharing them. We appreciate that, and we have several other faculty that are not here, but wanted to take a moment to recognize them. At this time, I want to welcome a young man to the stage, Mr. Antoine Clark. Antoine is going to provide some remarks from that he has written. I kind of chuckled when I read it, but you did a good job. You did a good job. And on behalf of his class.
I'm reading from my phone, so I apologize if I'm looking down. Good evening. My name is Antoine Clark, and the older that I become, the more that I find myself reflecting on my life. Growing up, I was always told that with age comes wisdom, but what I've experienced alongside of that wisdom is a number of emotions that I oftentimes find so difficult to put into words, which also in turn means that I struggle to express or elaborate on them. Joy, disappointment, frustration, unity, confusion, and excitement are all emotions that are easy to explain and are commonly experienced, especially by us nursing students. However, these are those feelings that are a little more difficult to verbalize as they start to occur. There are some feelings that are a little bit more difficult to verbalize as they start to occur more as we age. A couple of those being nostalgia and slumber, which both refer to the different ways in which we relate to time, memory, and other individuals. Another emotion that I've experienced and could not put a name to for the longest time is called denouement. It comes from a French language and translates to the untying or the unknotting. In film or a short story, the denouement takes place right after the climax and is part of the film or story where everything ties together or where the plot is resolved and the outcome becomes clear. As it relates to us in this room graduating today, this moment is our moment of awareness or our denouement. There have undoubtedly been times where none of this has made sense and that light at the end of the tunnel was just a saying rather than reality. This is the moment we have all so patiently waited and prayed for, the unknotting of the journey that is nursing school. What makes this moment so special is that no one outside of past, present, and future nursing students understand how difficult this process is. Even with thorough elaboration, one truly cannot fathom it unless they have experienced it for themselves. If the younger, more naive version of myself could see all that I was able to accomplish and push my current self to do, he would be shocked. Not because of his lack of belief in self, but because of my ability to put forth the work to obtain anything that I desire. I do not take any of this for granted. The struggles, the relationships, the instruction, or the direction. Because at one point in time, I was praying for all of these things because I knew that it would lead to a better outcome. I knew that throughout this journey, I would be able to better support myself and my loved ones. I knew that I wanted to be the reason why someone who may be experiencing a hard moment in their lives could find comfort in the chaos, knowing that I am their nurse and that I've acquired the skill set to make their life a little bit easier. It is all making sense to me now. My purpose and my willingness to serve, and I thank God for that clarity. To my peers, thank you all for making this cohort one that I will always remember. Through all the trials and tribulations, the laughter and love never stopped. The bar has been set so high that it makes me weary for how RN school will be as it relates to cohort cohesion. To my instructors and mentors, the work each of you do is done because of the hearts you all have. I am positive that this is no easy task, but the many hours in and outside of class that you spend on making sure that this institution produces quality individuals often goes unnoticed. But speaking on behalf of cohort 0826, thank you. Thank you for being a light and educating the next generation of doers. In conclusion, this program is as rigorous as it is advertised, but you will come out on the other side of it more confident, skillful, knowledgeable, and simply an amazing nurse. I cannot wait to see all the work we all go out and do that positively impacts our communities. I'll be seeing y'all very, very soon for RN school. Thank you.
I'm going to be a little emotional. Can y'all hear me? Okay, now? Because I can't hold it and actually read. Okay, so, Angela, thank you for that speech. That brought tears to my eyes. And it makes me remember my why, because sometimes even as instructors, we kind of lose sight of that. So, thank you. So as we gather tonight, remember that this ceremony marks not an ending, but a beginning, okay? A transition into a profession built on compassion, courage, and service. So the tradition of this pinning ceremony, it dates back to 1855 when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George for her service during the Crimean War. She later presented medals to her top graduates, a gesture that evolved into the pinning ceremonies we honor today. By 1916, pinning had become a standard rite of passage for new nurses. But the story of nursing is far richer than one figure alone. Mary Seacole, a British Jamaican nurse and entrepreneur whose bravery during the Crimean War paralleled Nightingale's. Seacole built the British Hotel near the battlefield where she cared for wounded soldiers with skill, innovation, and compassion. Despite facing racial prejudice, she persisted. and her legacy reminds us that nursing has always been strengthened by courage and determination. Leaders like these represent the heart of nursing: service, advocacy, and unwavering commitment to humanity. In a few moments, ASU-Beebe will continue this timeless tradition as Dr. Smith presents you with your pen and stole. These symbols represent your resilience, your accomplishments, and your readiness to step into the profession with confidence. Page and walk forward to receive your pen and stole. Then return to your seat with pride. You are now part of a legacy that spans centuries. Laura Burris. Antoine Clark. Lagan Crossan. Madeline Hightower. Leanna Inslee. Malia Evans Boyce.
Yes, yes.
Amanda Gilmore. Elisha Hartman. Alexandria Pruitt. Soraya Rice. Caitlin Skinner. Elizabeth Whitaker.
Thank you, Ms. Brownfield. Can you give them all a hand? I know a lot of you don't realize a lot of things that some of these individuals have been through, and I've been on the other end of emails that I've been CC'd in, but you know, we have students who have had family members sick, who have had babies, who got married, and they have sustained during that entire time. So you guys are the bomb. You guys deserve tonight. So before we close tonight, there is 2 students that we would like to recognize. I will say that these are 2 awards that we do not take lightly, and we want to recognize 2 students. Faculty choose these students, and so the first one that we would like to recognize is the Outstanding Academic Achievement or Performance Award. And this honor recognizes a student who has demonstrated exceptional dedication to academic excellence throughout the nursing program. The recipient has consistently maintained high academic standards, excelled both in classroom and in clinical settings, and balanced the demands of nursing school with professionalism and perseverance. I can tell you personally that this young lady, not too long ago, had to put forth a foot in a situation that stressed her to the hilt. And I am proud to say tonight that Miss Lakin Crossan is right next to me. She called me one night and something had happened in her family, and I was like, wow. Talk about nursing kicking in the middle of high stress. She did it. I don't know that I could have. So it touches an emotional place in me when I know that a student can kick in and do that. It just blows me away. So shows me that you guys do what you're supposed to do. The next award is our Outstanding Nursing Student Award. And this award represents one of the highest honors that faculty can bestow on student. This student has demonstrated exceptional leadership, professionalism, and service. They've inspired their peers, contributed meaningfully to the nursing program, and embodied the ethics and values of the profession. And so, tonight, we would like to recognize Mr. Antoine Clark. Here's your box, Antoine. When I said I chuckled a while ago about his little speech, I chuckled because he hit the nail right on the head. You know, been doing this for several years, and he literally hit it on the head. So, at this time, we want to thank you all for coming and sharing this time with your loved one. And graduates, once again, we are so deeply proud of you. You have no idea. It does faculty and myself and administration well to stand back and see how well that you have done. So before you leave tonight, though, you have to do one thing. You cannot leave. You have to come up here because we're going to get a group photo. And if you know me, I'm the photo queen. So I am. So I will not let you out the door. So without further ado, we want to thank you for coming. And have a great time with your graduate tonight. They do not need to cook supper. Go take them out to dinner, okay? Right? Right? Okay, just want to make sure. And this concludes our ceremony. Thank you for being here.